Okay, this is part 2 of my homemade motorized 50cc bicycle. I can't remember what the last video was about, so I'm just going to tell you what I did. Put the motor on, put the chain on, there's the chain. What I had to do was, I couldn't put the chain below this bar, I couldn't put it above it without hitting it, so I just put it below it, welded this little thing on so it's going to rub. The tension is going to be on the top because it's, moving, rotating this way. So therefore, it's just going to be like, it's not rubbing against it, it's more like a guide bar, so it just doesn't, rub against the frame and wear it out. So, and I'll eventually put like a wheel on there or something to make it less noisy. But I put the gas tank on. This is an old gas tank I got off an old bike with a motor on it. The motor died, and I kept all the parts, and finally have a use for the gas tank now. I had to make new brackets for it. That was, easy, whatever, But and I put a cable on it, put a gas line on it. There's no on-off button. There's no brakes yet. I haven't really put on the brakes. I don't really like brakes because, I'm trying to go fast. I'm trying not to go slow. I'm trying not to stop. So there's no brakes on it yet. I just, the brakes are right here. I just have to put them on. I gotta find rear brakes for this thing. I don't know where they went, but gotta find some for it. As you can see, the motor sticks out a lot, which is kind of really weird, but whatever, it runs, it works perfect. It still has this giant gaping hole on the muffler, so it's still loud as crap. But oh shoot. Yeah, that kind of. I did a little test run just to see how it works. This thing didn't run right, so I really didn't get that great a test. So hopefully it's gonna run right now, and I'm gonna film it, and we're gonna find out if this thing actually works or not. I just kind of guessed at it with this size sprocket. That's I don't know what size that is. Here it is. Here it is. Tape measure. 6-inch. That's a 6-inch sprocket. So I don't know how many teeth, but yeah. And like I said, it goes one way and it moves, but it doesn't go the other way, just like a normal bicycle, which is awesome. So let's test out and see if this thing works or not. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it has enough speed and torque to get me up a hill. Okay, I finally got this thing running. For the longest time it wouldn't start. Turns out it was just dirt in the gas tank that just got down to the carburetor. I had to clean it out, and now it runs. I had to put on a muffler because this thing was just way too loud without one. I also had to put on brakes. Also, the bad thing is, the gas line, I don't know if you can see that, leaks. It's leaking right now, so there's gas spilling everywhere. So I'm gonna have to replace that, but for now it works. So let's test this thing out and see how well this thing works, see how fast it can go. Chest cam this time. kickstand. I keep forgetting to put it up. So, I'm actually really surprised at how this thing turned out. My guessing at the gear reduction and the size of the sprocket was actually spot on. It was perfect. I'll be honest, I just guessed at how big that sprocket should be on the back tire, and I just bought the cheapest one. And it works perfect. It has a lot of power. It takes off really fast, but it's not really that fast though. You know, it doesn't have that much speed. It has more torque than speed, which I don't mind. I like torque, and I like speed. So you know, I don't know. But okay. So the next steps for this thing is, I guess, putting headlights, taillights, and turn signals, and the whole shebang. I definitely need a muffler guard, and I need to put on another kind of fuel intake, or not, air intake thing or something like that. I don't know. I also need to fix the throttle because that melted. The plastic melted off. Ah, that's hot. Plastic melted off of that. So need to fix that. Need to fix a couple more things. I need to fix the fuel line because the fuel line is leaking right now. And I also need to give this thing a paint job. So stay tuned for all that. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and have a nice day.